Hey everybody, how's it going? Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've actually made a video that wasn't pre-recorded, but the other day, um, or other week, depending on when this gets uploaded, my inane thorn in my ass, Emily, made a video on thanking whoever was protecting her from the coronavirus, or whatever you want to call it. Now, in her video, she didn't specifically say who it was, but she had a feeling that it was of Nordic energy. And that got me to thinking, for someone who likes to supposedly, quote unquote, read a lot and knows a lot about everything, you would think you would know who is protecting you from fevers and deadly plague. You would think, right? Am I right? Now, for me, I called upon MISUSE. He is the angel of disease. He's the one that shuns the light. He is the Lord of all fevers and deadly plague. And so I've called upon him. I wear my charm, which I turned into a consecrated protective amulet, to protect me from disease and demonic, malevolent mishaps. But here's the thing, I've been doing a lot of reading on Maskim Hull and Sabeti, or Sabeti. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Sabeti, but that's not the point. The Babylonian, Mesopotamian entities. And MISUSE is not just the only one. There's literally a handful of other Mesopotamian beings. I don't want to flat out say demons, but I mean, they are demonic, but that deal with disease and plague. And MISUSE is, if not the king, but on the same ground as them. Because you got to remember, the Mesopotamian hierarchy of things is not as we, as Westerners, know them. There's not a single king or god. There's a pantheon, and they're all equal. There's no good or bad. They'll give you a hand up just to knock you back down. And I've called upon MISUSE to protect me, and he's been protecting me and my household. But for someone who claims to be this most powerful witch, hereditary witch, you would think as I said, quote unquote, who's read a lot, you would think that they would know, that Emily would know, that it would be air, E-I-R. I'm saying it wrong, I know, but I don't have the time or the patience to pronounce it in its Nordic tongue. But ear or air, who is a Valkyrie, a goddess of medical skill. And that's just a basic summary. You would think, you know? And I got this information from someone else. Ex-friend. But, so I credit Lady Witch for this information, which I took it upon myself to look into. And I don't want to make a long-ass video on it. So, you know, a goddess or Valkyrie of medical skill. But you want to know what I think? I think it's because she doesn't go nowhere. She stays in her home. She has no job. She gets everything delivered to her, food-wise. Granted, it's fast food. So, she doesn't go anywhere. She's not out there in the streets with the population like I am and a lot of you are. So, I mean, air may have mercy on Emily. I don't know. I'm not really of the Nordic, energy. I'm not of that. But you also have to look at it logically that she doesn't go anywhere. She stays in her hidey hole, being a inane, vindictive person. But I will say this. If air really is watching over Emily, then she better be very, very grateful to her. Just as I am very grateful for MISUSE, and in fact, I should be offering him at least pleasant smelling incense and water. But, he knows what I'm feeling. He knows what's in my heart. Physical offerings are just one half of the picture.